Sweet, so I went to the old landscape place, and on my way home I knew there was a couple of these joints around, which is bloody perfect. You know, all potting stuff, so I asked the bloke nicely if he's got anything that might be able to use for seedling trays, the little plastic cups with the slits in the side. He said, go have a look down behind the shed, mate. I think that'll be enough. Gonna need some drill bits for the wood, some seed raising mix. There's my mister. One of these is going to come in very handy as well for doing a light mist on your seed trays. And all the way along, mate. So look what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a try. I've got one real lid. These two I'm just going to put Glad wrap over the top. Then after 2 weeks poke a few holes, let some air in, keep watering them again. And then a couple of weeks after that, another week actually, I'll take the Glad wrap off. We'll see how they go. See how well they go next to this one. So we'll number them as well. 1, 2 and 3. We'll water them all the same. Put them in the same spot. Sweet. Sweet. This used to be an old nursery. I'm so getting that too, mate. Having water coming out of that, that's bloody awesome. Sweet. So I got some tubes here. Got some cups. And you could do this as a spider. All good. You can do this at your local one, folks. Bloody hell. There's 10 boxes in there. Alright. Change of plan, folks. You can now buy seedling trays off me. Yeah. Oh, mad. Yeah, these are going to be good. Now, you put them in water, have a nice long tray, you know, big, even metal or fiberglass, whatever you can get. Have it 10, 20 foot long and that wide. Shuck your rocks or your soil, put your seedling trays, mate. Have the water trickle through. If you need some pots, mate, I think I found them. Alright, well, I'm pretty much set forever. Oh man, I got some digging to do. Alright guys. Oh, sweet. Yeah, Betty. There's some more pipes for me. See yous. Got some of that as well to go in the seedling tray. A few more bits and pieces. Snow peas. Snow peas will go up the post. So look, she asked for 10 bucks for all this, and I gave her 20 bucks. There's a mad tray under there as well that I'm going to run water through. It already has little holes. I'm just going to put a little tube like you do with a fish tank through the bottom white one, and then the seedling trays are going to sit in it so the water's running constantly, and that source of water will also come from the fish tank. Keep it nice and nutrient rich. And I've got some black tubing. That's going to help run the water around as well. Yeah, beauty. Alright, next stage, ready to roll. Bought some seedling mix in a bag. Some of those little pellets, mix that in. Got me seeds ready. Got one of these just to see what it was like. And basically it's just 3 plastic trays. I luckily got 2 extra ones. And the idea is you shut them, spray it with a mist, make sure the seed mix is damp, and keep it that way for 2 weeks. And you'll see inside on top of that with the lid closed, little rainforest thing going on, some precipitation on top of the lid, mate. And after 2 weeks you crack the lid for another week or so. Then just before you put them in the ground, you put them, take the lid right off, and not in direct sun, have it you know, in the sun, light. So that's what, 3-4 weeks, and then they go into the setup, mate. And here's one I prepared earlier. Make sure you put it in a place with lots of sun, but not in the direct sunlight, mate. Read the packet so you put them where they tell you to when you plant them. Now make sure you have a lot of precipitation going on inside. If you don't, give it another spray, mate. Too easy. So I've got 3 different types of lettuce, and that's got 2 in there as well, mate. Sweet. So 4 different types if you count the colours, mate. Sweet. So there's me little stash, me haul, mate. All for 10 bucks. Asked for 10 bucks, but gave her 20. And I'm just doing a bit of a trial to let you guys know if this works or not. Bit of a tray with some Glad wrap. And this is after about a week or so. As you can see, it's doing its thing perfectly. I did let a bit of air into this one, but it's airtight again, and I've given it another spray. This one's perfect, mate. Airtight all the time. Glad wrap doing its thing. Nothing's come up. We'll leave them in the sun for another week. Should be sweet. Almost ready to go in the aquaponics system. Sweet. And there's me cups for me towel, mate. Sweet. So this little one's perfect. It's got the holes in it. Put some potting mix or vermiculite, I think it's called. Matilda's just sorting the cups there. Thank you, Matilda. And keep that water running with the little pipes. They won't fit, but something go through there. It's always good to have a helper and someone to hold the pipes up and move things around for you. And even dig holes too, mate. It wasn't an easy job doing it all by myself. But it was good having my little campaign manager for the Australian Hemp Party helping me all the way, mate. You can grow your own seeds, organic of course, or grab your pots and cups, little seedlings, and chuck them straight in your system, mate. Here's where I found my little pothead, mate, and he's found his new home, folks. Stay tuned for part 4.